Hello everyone, it's Silver. Welcome to the channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you checking out my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. It has been quite a somewhat crafty month for the month of February, even though it was a pretty short month. As you can see, we are going to actually do this audio only as I have not been feeling great for the past couple days, but I still wanted to make sure that this podcast gets out on time because yes. Anyway, so let's grab your crafting, your coffee, or your drink of choice, and away we go. Okay, let's talk FOs, or finished objects. Since the beginning of February, I've actually managed to finish a grand total of 11 things. The first thing I finished was what I called Sticks and Stones Part 1. I did use a J hook on this and a bunch of acrylic yarn. The second thing I finished was what I also called Sticks and Stones, but it was part 2. I did use a size G hook. As you can see, MTI was somewhat not really thrilled about having to model that one. But anyway, and the last thing that I managed to finish was a total of 9 washcloths. I did 3 a week, and that's my goal actually going forward until the end of the year. Okay, let's talk what I am actually currently working on. I probably will be working on this painting for a little while longer, in case you hadn't realized. It is the Psychedelic Dancing Tweety. It is Tweety and a bunch of flowers, and oh my gosh, the colors on this thing. I'm going to show you progression shots of the picture as I go forward, because I have a feeling it's going to take until at least midway through this next month. I am 2 rows away, which is about 14 rows away from finishing the thing. So, ooh, I can feel it. We're going to do it this month. Anyway, the second thing that I have been doing a little bit of love on is what I called my holiday message. It's actually for MTI. He knows I'm working on it. It's just going to take me it's a very, very slow process, cross-stitching, let me tell you. But this is actually the progress that I have made on that one, actually quite a bit. I think I started it last month, but barely. I love it. And the last thing that actually I currently have on the go is what I simply called Momma Bunny. I'm essentially taking a bunny pattern and triplicating it, which is just, the math is taking me a while. But anyway, I hope I can finish it by next month. Crossing my fingers. Okay, let's talk a little bit about what I have watched both on TV and in movies and more. I have actually watched all to the end of season 11 of Supernatural for a reactor that I watch. I've also been watching a little bit more of Gilmore Girls. I'm still in season 1, but I did get up to episode 16. I am also listening to a podcast to go along with that one. Let's see, in terms of movies, MTI and I both have watched The Avengers together, also Thor the Dark World, Iron Man 3, Captain America the Winter Soldier, also Guardians of the Galaxy, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is part of our new obsession to watch through all the MCU movies together, so that'll be fun. I feel like I watched another movie by myself, but I can't remember what it was. I'll get back to you on that. Yes, consulting my journal. I did end up watching Rose Red and Storm of the Century. I am on a kind of Stephen King whatever. And then after that, I'm hoping to start watching any movies that are with characters in DDB. But I'll talk about that when I actually finish them, right? All right, let's move on to the next section. Okay, let's talk what books I have been reading this past month. I have actually read quite a few books that I can't remember all of them too, but I did, however, yesterday, get this, yesterday I finished finally the Fiery Cross. It took most of January and a little bit of March so far, but oh, I love that book. Anyway, I'm still reading through that series. I did start A Breath of Snow and Ashes almost immediately right after finishing that one. I'm still currently reading Prisoner of Azkaban from the Harry Potter series. I'm also been reading from the Nerd series by Vicki Lewis Tomlinson. There's 8 books of those. I'm on the last one. So I also did finish the second service books by Adrienne Bell. Oh my gosh. Anyway, anything else? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Okay, let's talk what gaming I've been up to because, quite frankly, I've done a lot of gaming. I found a new game called Murder's Kingdom on Discord that I've actually been playing quite constantly. Actually, in fact, it's still running right now. Also, I've been listening to an idle game called Spirit City. It basically is a lot of lo-fi music, and you can have your character hang out and do all this random stuff. I've actually been doing that for about an hour every morning just to get my morning started, and also trying to level up to level 40, which I am on 39. So yay, I'm hoping. Let's see. Besides that, I have also been playing Kingdom Hearts. I did do one stream with it in it, and I had to rage quit. Now, if you don't know what rage quitting is, it's basically I gave up. I was definitely getting overly excited, overly mad at the game, and since I was streaming, I didn't want to do that to everyone, so I actually just ended up finishing up the game right before the boss battle gauntlet. According to MTI, there's still one more level, but I'm like, I'll get to it later. Let's see. Also, I have been playing a lot of Stream Raiders. It will be actually phasing out by the end of the month. Actually, we recorded MTI's interpretation of that battle music, so enjoy that video. This is MTI's interpretation of this battle. You ready? All right, let's go.
Bum 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 ba 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 da 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 ba 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 da 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 ba ba da 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 do 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 do.
You're welcome. I don't know. I was more than mildly entertained by the fact that MTI would be over here watching me play Stream Raiders and decide, all right, you know what? We're going to record a little bit of something here, and I'm going to start singing the music because I miss it. And yeah. Anyway, that's a whole another story. The last thing I want to talk about in terms of gaming is that Dreamlight Valley did have an update. We got Jasmine and Aladdin, and also more floating islands on the in the game. I haven't done any kind of working on them, but I did finish the other two floating islands. I'll show you in a video what it looks like, and also there's some new searching features in the cooking, which game changer. Oh yeah, and also we do have a star path. Yeah, so I'm gonna play that video now. Hey everyone, it's Silver. I just wanted to show off a little bit of the features that actually came in the game around the time of this update. As you can see, I've been playing a little bit. Basically, the first thing I want to talk about is that there are now more floating islands. I've already finished, as you can see, these two. I have not gotten any of they're like 15,000 roughly each Dreamlight. So I have to grind for a little bit of those. I'll get to that later. Let's first talk about the Frosted Island, floating island that I put together. I don't know if I've shown you off recently. I'm currently in the process of kind of working on one of them, but this one is actually complete. And I think I should still have plenty of, yes. Everything is up and about, as you can see, as far as the eye can see. But yeah, I have to remember that there's a memory over there. But anyway, I needed it for a quest, don't ask. All right, so as you can see, I've got the fruit, veggies, and everything from all the different areas pretty much separated out in their own little squares here. That took way much longer than I thought to plot it all out, but I did get it done. Took me a good couple days to get it done, but that's fine. So you can see I've got all the different vegetables, fruit, everything is labeled. Isn't that awesome? Let's see. Oh yeah, and I have the magic carpet as a companion now, so that's fun. I don't know if I can ride him, but I can pet him. Yeah, he likes it. Let's go on to the other island, the Sunlit Island. The other two have actually been finished for a little while. This island here, I'm still in the process of making. I'm actually kind of grinding up the material I need to make the pathing on it, but everything else is done. This is actually where you will find a majority of the grains, as you can see. got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There's no pathing here. I am got my cotton up here. I've got my rice up here. I do also have my wheat and the sugar up there as well. So the plan is to make sure I have boxes for every type even. Hang on one second. I don't even have energy on me to run. That's fine. But as you can see, I do have some pathways that I've been making over here. And I am currently zigzagging this way up here, but eventually, let me go through the wheat, basically the pathway will look like this. So when I'm coming out from the center here, like this, I don't have to walk through everything, but you know, it's been a little bit of a grind to get the materials to even get this far. So speaking of which, I think I actually have some on my person. So let me go ahead and get starting to make more of this Sunbaked Earthen Road. Is that all I can make? Oh, I can make 40. Nice. All right, I'll have to go fix that before I go on to the rest of this tour here. Also, I need to, I just saw I can make some Dreamlight. So let's go ahead and do that too. Apparently I had some Dreamstones I've been mining. Hanging out in all the boxes in all the world. Okay, there's something else I was going to do. Oh, right, let me go ahead and fix those roads and I will be right with you. Okay, now that that's done, let's go ahead. Let's go over to the plaza. Now, if you're ever wondering if you run out of space on your map for any reason, you don't have enough room left, well, if you go over to your mailbox and say, for example, you know, your characters are spitting stuff out like pumpkins and stuff. Yeah, this is what happens. They actually will get you a whole list of lost and found. Said, oh, looks like you might have lost these during your adventures. Lucky for you, Dreamlight Magic always finds a way to bring everything back to you. As you can see, when I was doing the pickup of all the characters for the, you know, to level up both Aladdin and Jasmine, yeah, the island doesn't have enough room up there to hold everything, so it did get spit into there, but that's fine. Another thing I should probably show you is we did get some new features in the cooking menus. See, notice, oh, I'm like, usually I walk in here and be like, oh, I need to feed these two, you know, whatever. I need to remember these things. No. Look, you go in here now. You can actually sort by if there's anything quest related. You can get those that way. You can also feed people from this menu and just click it and cook it and go. And then there's also now a list of favorites from everybody in the valley, what they need. Anything that are like your favorites that you can pick, sorry. And then the gift ones are all things that people need for the day, like their daily gifts. Like say, for example, Mickey wants barley salad now, so you don't need to go to your collection anymore. It's all right here. And then this one here is that this shows you what you have on hand to make right now, which is, whew, it helps quite a bit. So if it's not on this list, you can't make it because you don't have the materials. Know how many times I've had to consult that? Epic! All right, speaking of new things that you need to do, I have both Aladdin and Jasmine all leveled up. These are their quest lines. I'm actually going to do this on a stream at some point. I don't know when yet. I'm thinking sometime next week, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Let's see. As to the new event, this is the star path itself. I've done a fair bit of duties already, cleared out a fair bit here, gotten a few rewards so far. I'm almost got enough to finish up the preliminary. You need 3 in each section to move on to the next level thing. I think I got them all. Oh yeah, hang on. Let's do that. Now I have it. Okay. So basically, and then the 6th one here. Oh, I have enough to do hers too. Sweet. Squirrel. Let's see. And then, so like you can see all the different things you can grab and all that. So there are 6 levels. Also, there are bonus rewards this time. Come on. There we go. Bonus rewards. And so there's 4 here in this first level. There's a second level, which is a house for yourself. And then the rest are like, yeah. Oh my gosh. So exciting. Let's go over to some of the description stuff that I need to do later at some point today. Right now, not so much, but I think I have this one cooking and ready to go. I have to do these. I'm not really a fan of these boutique challenges. They're relatively simple, but this one, this is one or 2 areas that you gotta grind in, and I'm not really a fan of those. But I have been doing quite a bit of star path working and all that good stuff. What was the other thing I was going to show you? I cannot remember. Oh, let me see. Wait, who are you? That's Aladdin and Jasmine all together. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Wait, who are you? Game would be bugging. All right. What's the other thing? Oh yeah. Right. We're gonna go to the realm. Go to. You guys, I enjoyed this Aladdin realm. Something fierce. There is a bit of puzzle to it, but once you do, and also, word of warning, there's 4 keys I need to find, and I only found 2. So I might do a little bit of work in here later. I don't really know. We'll see. Like I said, Star Path grind is real. All right, y'all. With that said, I'm going to flip you back to pass. Okay, with that said, we have come to the end of the podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining me this month. I do appreciate you so much. Just so everyone knows, I actually will be going live on stream today at twitch.tv/Silver the Diamond Witch. And with that, we will go ahead and go over everyone's entered projects for the month. That will happen at noon Eastern time, which is about a couple hours from the time of the release of this video. Also, in terms of my socials, we will actually be, we do have a Discord server, which I'll link below, as well as me being on Twitch on Goodreads as Silverluna. I do have an email as well as a Ko-Fi where I am going to try to put lots of like outtakes and things like that, and where you can find my written patterns and pretty much kind of what I've been working on, as most other social media platforms are not going to be on anymore. But anyway, I thank everyone for joining me. Like I said, I will see you next month. Have a great March, everyone.